Right now, it's LCA on top, 26-7 against Estill County. And joining me is Bluegrass Orthopaedics, Dr. Tim Wilson. Is that right?
Yes.
Dr. Tim Wilson. And Doctor, just tell us about your recent merger and the growth of Bluegrass Orthopaedics.
Well, sure. I just want to thank you for having us. We're just proud and excited about our partnership with PrepSpin. But Bluegrass Orthopedics is one of the largest orthopedic groups in the state. We have 13 physicians with 10 physician assistants. We have every specialty in our practice, from obviously sports medicine, spine, hand, foot and ankle surgery, total joints. You name it, we've pretty much got it covered. And we've had a long partnership with LCA and some other high schools, and we're excited about working with PrepSpin.
Well, I tell you what, we're very excited working with you guys too, Andrew. We get to run into Andrew quite often here at the school, but I think it's just a win-win for both of us, especially with the reach that Pressman's able to get out there, but you guys supporting high school athletics as much as you do.
Well, yeah, we're really looking forward to it. And of course, high school sports has always been something important to us with the youth athletes and injury prevention and treatment. And we're just looking forward to this.
How long have you been practicing, and what organizations and schools do you guys work with?
Well, our practice has been in existence for 30 years. And so we've got some guys that have been around that long. Myself, I've been in the area practicing for 12 years. I was on staff at the University of Kentucky for a couple years and then went out and started my own practice. And our small practice joined with the larger group to form this 13-person group so we could have every specialty covered. We cover several area high schools. We cover club sports with lacrosse and soccer, etc. And obviously, we do some clinics on ACL prevention, throwing athlete injury prevention with baseball players and things like that. So that's an area of focus we have in sports medicine.
Let me ask you this: what does your business offer? A school like LCA. What kind of advantages does Bluegrass Orthopedics maybe have above some of the other orthopedics organizations out there?
Sure. Well, LCA is lucky to have Andrew Carlson, their athletic trainer, and he works with us and works at the school, covering all their athletes, which is so important to have somebody there on site to treat the injuries and to recognize them and to see that athletes get their treatment as soon as possible. So that's a big advantage for a school like the LCA to have that and have that partnership where they can get some treatment at the school. For example, ankle sprains and minor injuries that he can evaluate and start treatment and then get them into a physician and surgeon as soon as possible when it's needed. So that's a key partnership that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. A guy like Terry Johnson here at LCA, who's probably one of the best athletic directors around. Was it something that you guys kind of seeked out him, or was it? I know Andrew's been here quite a while, but how does that work when you go into a school as a either a new organization or taking over from a existing one that may be at that school?
Well, sure, yeah. Terry Johnson's outstanding. Obviously, I mean, to have his caliber here at LCA has just been a huge bonus. And like you said, Andrew's been here for years, and we just saw it as an opportunity to just partner with him more formally. We've worked with Andrew for years on an unofficial basis, and then what's forming the new company now with 13 surgeons, we have the resources to financially support some school programs and things like that. So working with Andrew, someone of his caliber, he's been president of the Kentucky Trainer Association and things like that. So just working with people like that just adds a lot uh, to our practice.
Exciting product out there on the field, especially tonight. LCA up here at halftime, 26-7. It's good watching football like this, isn't it?
Oh, that's exciting, right? It's fun, especially good football. Can't beat weather like this, and just being around the young athletes, just that enthusiasm. They're just out having fun. Nobody's getting paid to do it, and it's just sport at its purest form. And it's just something we enjoy.
It's the greatest thing about high school athletics. Dr. Tim Wilson, we appreciate your time here at the half and look forward to some of these videos and things like that we're going to create and put out there on social media with you
All
guys.
right. Well, thanks, William. Really appreciate you having us.
Thank you. All right. Dr. Tim Wilson, Bluegrass Orthopedics, sports medicine. For all your sports medicine needs, Bluegrass Orthopedics.
5. So he's averaging 37.5 yards, 1 touchdown, just a sophomore. Drayden Burton, 3 for 71, and he's averaging 23.7 yards catch, and he has 2 touchdowns. And then Kalen LeBrick has 3 receptions for 53 yards, averaging 17.7 yards per carry, or reception, should I say. Wade Drake, another solid game. He actually leads LCA in receptions tonight. He's got 4 for 41 yards, and 10.3 is his average per reception. Dylan Wheatley only has 1 reception, but it was for a whopping 39 yards, and then he later took it in for a 3-yard touchdown run, so that whole offensive drive was all Dylan Wheatley there in that second quarter. On the defensive side of the ball, Wade Drake is leading the Eagles in tackles, and so that makes it 5 assists, 1 and solo. He had 1 tackle for a loss. Josh McClurg has 3 tackles, 3 solos. And then we got Clay Elliott with 3 tackles. Blaine Harden has 2.5 tackles and 1 solo and 3 assists. Will Mayo, 2.5 tackles, 5 assists. Brett Wilkins, 2 tackles. Caleb Bolton, 2. Will McClurg, 1.5. Dylan Wheatley, 1.5. And Wyatt Southall, 1. And Jake Buck, 1. Jonathan Kaufman, Drayden Burton,